Today on Game Rant, Wuchang Fallen Feathers is out now, Lollipop Chainsaw gets a new game, and we nearly got Goku vs. Mario at the 2020 Olympics. All this and more. As of today, Wuchang Fallen Feathers is out now on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC, but not without controversy. While the game has received mostly positive reviews from professional critics, totaling a strong rating on OpenCritic with a 75 average and a 71% recommendation, over on Valve's Steam platform, user reviews are starkly less warm, with over 8,000 submissions resulting in a mostly negative rating. The disconnect appears to be based on the console versions critics played and the numerous platform-specific problems for PC players, with numerous reviews complimenting the game's gameplay and art but complaining of frequent and consistent technical and presentational issues. Wuchang Fallen Feathers was developed using Epic's Unreal Engine 5, but users are citing poor optimization, causing inconsistent frame rates and visual stutters, making any progress difficult. However, that hasn't stopped Wuchang from enjoying strong first-day numbers on the platform. At last count on SteamDB, Wuchang reached a new peak of 131,000 concurrent users. This is especially impressive considering the game is also available on Microsoft's Game Pass subscription service for the Xbox console and PC. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is developed by Lindsay and has been compared favorably to From Software's weighty and challenging movement in the Souls-like genre. Speaking of From Software, Sony has announced a new strategic partnership with Elden Ring publisher Bandai Namco. As part of the arrangement, Sony will purchase 16 million pieces of Bandai Namco stock for a deal worth north of 68 billion yen, nearly $463 million at last conversion. With a current market cap of 3.15 trillion yen, this will make Sony a minority stakeholder in the company, accounting for a 2.5 share. The Namco Games division and PlayStation have a long history, with franchises like Ridge Racer and Tekken making their first home appearances on Sony's console. But in recent years, Namco has taken on more projects with Nintendo, including producing assets used in the Nintendo Switch 2 launch title Mario Kart World. Bandai Namco also recently published Patapon 1+2 Replay on the Nintendo Switch, PC, and PlayStation 5. This is notable because Patapon has remained a Sony intellectual property and has traditionally been exclusive to PlayStation handhelds and consoles. While no projects were formally announced, this new partnership may move beyond games, with Bandai's famous catalog of anime characters and Sony's numerous animation studios. What other PlayStation remasters would you like to see come to the Switch 2? Chat back in the comments below. For the better part of 2 decades, Nintendo and Sega had been joining forces to produce Mario and Sonic at the Summer and Winter Olympics, but we nearly got something very different in 2020. Producer Lee Cocker recently took to Twitter to discuss the early plans, which include a wide range of video game and pop culture characters. When asked what was being considered, Lee said, quote, "Pokemon, Street Fighter, Mega Man, Dragon Ball, Metal Gear Solid, Sonic Family, Mario Family, Zelda, some Sony and Microsoft properties characters. It was a very big idea that didn't happen. Certain characters could only be used for certain events. Video game all-stars." End quote. Last year, Cocker also confirmed the end of Mario and Sonic at the Olympics franchise, with the rights for the Olympics moving to publisher Enway and their mobile platform catalog, including Olympics Go Paris 2024. Thankfully, fans won't have to wait too long for another game mashup, with Sonic Racing Crossworlds releasing on current and last-gen platforms this fall on September 22nd. This not only features the traditional crew of Sonic characters, but also outside properties like SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick, Steve from Minecraft, and Sega characters Ichiban and Joker. Did you play the 2020 Olympics game? Do you think the franchise should make a return? Chat back in the comments below. Way back in 2012, video game director Suda51 teamed up with the then obscure writer and director James Gunn to create Lollipop Chainsaw. Leaning into their cult status, the game featured a hyper-violent yet comedic take on the zombie apocalypse. Players took control of Juliet, a high school cheerleader who travels through the hordes of the undead with the cognizant severed head of her boyfriend Nick. Since then, both creators have gone on to bigger projects, including Gunn's recently released Superman film, but that doesn't mean the end of the franchise. Recently, Dragami Games announced a slew of Lollipop Chainsaw projects would enter production, including a new animated adaptation, but today confirmed a new game is in the works. Quote, "Under the strong partnership between Nada Holdings and Dragami Games, development is already underway on a brand new Lollipop Chainsaw title that both preserves and builds upon the appeal of the original. With a firm commitment to honoring the spirit of the original work, the development team includes key staff members who were involved in the previous title. The new project is also being developed with close attention to fan feedback." End quote. Did you play the original game? How about Repop? Chat back in the comments below. Too many stories in too little time. It's a quick news blast. Sharing a photo on their X, formerly known as Twitter, Kepler Interactive, the developers of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, met with video game auteur Hideo Kojima at his studio. Killing Floor 3 has released a roadmap of their first-year post-launch content, including new weapons, mods, and assignment campaigns, as well as a new map in Prison and Specialist DJ Scully before 2026. Epic Games has confirmed the final free games for July include Legion TD2 and Doodle Mafia Epic Alchemy for July 24th, and Pilgrims and Keylocker turn-based cyberpunk action on July 31st. We've got the lineup for the major games dropping in August for the PlayStation 5, including Mafia: The Old Country, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Madden NFL 26, Sword of the Sea, Dying Light the Beast, Gears of War Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, Lost Souls Aside, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, but if you're looking for more Wuchang Fallen Feathers, why not check out Noah Waterman's latest review roundup? Keep clicking around here at Game Rant, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.